guys, welcome back to my channel, and my name is Autumn if you're new here, and I am a lifestyle, wellness, health content creator, and I post videos every single week, so don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I thought it would be really fitting because of quarantine. We've all been kind of getting out of our routines and picking up some bad habits, bad traits, and I thought it would be a really good idea to make this video just to, give you some ideas of some bad things that you may be doing on a daily basis in the morning that could actually, determine your entire rest of your day. So maybe if you have some habits that I call out, you can replace them with some more positive habits that'll be more beneficial for you and not get you into the quarantine slump, because I know we've all been there. I've been there, I understand, I'm out of it, and I just want to give you some of my tips, tricks, and advice. So please subscribe if you're new here, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know a habit that you resonate with in the comments below, and tell me what you're gonna do about it to fix it. Also, if you have any other video ideas, let me know in the comments below, and let's go ahead and get started with this video. So the first bad habit that you're probably doing because you're feeling lazy, you're staying up later because of COVID and everything, just because you have a little bit more time, or if you're honestly just not doing it because you're making excuses and you're being lazy, is not working out, not getting any type of physical activity or exercise in on your day-to-day basis. That has saved me this entire quarantine. Like, let me tell you, there was a period where I wasn't working out at all for like 2 weeks, and I realized, like, why do I feel so negative? Why do I feel so low energy? Why do I feel so like wonky and just kind of like I'm just a pile of potatoes on the couch all the time? And it's because I wasn't getting in any type of physical activity. Now, this doesn't have to do with, working out hardcore or doing Lily Sabri's workouts, because they're literally like amazing workouts. I highly recommend them. But, this can literally mean just going for an outdoor daily walk in the morning, in the evening, or whenever you have time for it. Exercise doesn't have to be some huge thing that you put on your calendar that lasts a few hours. Just make it 30 minutes a day of getting outside, getting some fresh air, and just moving your body in a way that makes you feel good. And regardless of what workout it is that you're doing, do something that makes you feel really good inside, that inspires you, that gets your day going. And it can be any time of the day when you have that time, but working out is really important for your mental health as well as your physical health. So in order to feel the best, I definitely highly recommend working out. Next thing is to not hydrate yourself enough. And I know from my personal experience, one of the first beverages I have in the morning is a cup of coffee. Might as well show you my cup of coffee. It kind of spilled, but it's just this mug from Target that says get after it, and that's why I'm a little jittery right now. It's so important to hydrate yourself, especially when you've been sleeping all night and you haven't been drinking any water. The first thing I highly recommend drinking is a glass of water before you get your coffee. I mean, even while your coffee is brewing or making or whatever, just drink some water and get, your body rehydrated and moving around. And as well as cold water in the morning wakes you up regardless. So definitely make sure you're hydrating yourself. I notice when I'm really busy, I tend to not drink enough water. Two things that's helped me is to always carry a water bottle, but the other thing has been always having a straw. I don't know what it is, but drinking water out of a straw definitely makes me drink a lot more water, so I would highly recommend that. The next thing is creating tiny distractions. Now, I honestly can tell you I have a huge problem with this sometimes, to where I'm like, before I get my day started, I need to clean the bathroom, like deep clean, or I need to vacuum the whole entire house. I need to clean the kitchen. I need to fluff the pillows and make everything look nice. If you work from home, or you're an entrepreneur, or if you're striving for that, or you take way too much time getting ready before you go to your job, like in office or anything like that, or even working at home because of, the pandemic, definitely stop creating those tiny distractions. All it is procrastination, and it's very, front. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but saying that you need to do all these things before you get your day started is just an excuse, and it's literally just stopping you from getting your day started because you're kind of dreading your day. But it's really important to not do those things, because you're just putting yourself back more and more time in the evening. I mean, the amount of time that you waste in the morning is absolutely ridiculous, because you're busy with the tiny things that quote need to get done before you actually start your day, or start the things that will actually benefit you and help you to grow further in the future. Now the next thing has to tie with what exactly I just said, and this is how you don't do those tiny little distractions that I know we all do all the time, whether it can be so many things, you know, brushing your dog. That was kind of random, but I mean, I don't even have a dog, I have 2 cats. So the next thing that actually falls into the last tip is planning your day. And you're probably thinking, what the heck, what do you mean planning your day? That's something that you need to do every day. Yeah, it is something you need to do every day, but planning your day the day of is honestly planning to fail because you are procrastinating. That is a tiny little distraction that you're doing that honestly is taking so much of your time. From my personal experience, I understand, you know, it takes so much of your time really seeing and mapping out how's your day gonna go, how's it gonna work, you know, and you waste so much time in the morning doing these things that you actually take longer to get started with your day, like hours. I mean, because if you do one thing that messes you up and distracts you, you're gonna keep doing other things as well. It's just the way life works, okay? So my tip would be to plan the night before for the next day. I do this maybe 15-30 minutes or even an hour before I go to bed. Just write down a rough list of things that like I need to get done tomorrow, and what I do, I put them in chronological order. So I label them like 1 to 6. I mean, that's just an idea. If I have 6 to-dos and I say, okay, what do I need to do first? If I know I need to work out first and then get ready for this interview and do the interview and then, you know, go run this errand, I'm literally on a schedule to where I'm not going to, you know, just mindlessly blow time and, you know, oh, I don't know what I need to do today. What do I need to do today? You know, and I noticed the night before I really do have like so many ideas of what I want to do the next day, and it helps me to just keep a schedule and just stay on top of my stuff. And that's really important because life happens, and even when things happen unexpectedly, like, you know, my husband's like, oh yeah, I need you to go to the dry cleaners, I'm at work, or this, that, and the other. I have a plan to where I can fit that in, and then I still know what else I need to do for the rest of the day and what I need to get done. So the next thing is hitting snooze. I did this a lot at the beginning of quarantine for a couple months because, and I actually didn't even set an alarm, just because of the simple fact of I just felt kind of like blah. And I know a lot of us can reference to that feeling that quarantine has all got us. But hitting snooze is really bad because it doesn't set yourself up for success. It is setting you up for failure because you're just kind of like trusting in yourself to wake up from the night before. You're trusting yourself, okay, it's 7 a.m. I'm gonna wake up. And then you hit snooze, and then it's like a trickling effect of not trusting yourself. It's a psychological thing that sometimes you may be thinking, okay, well, no, I trust myself. Well, no, you don't, because then the next day you do it again, you do it again, you do it again. The thing is, I want you to try to wake up every morning, and when that alarm goes off, just jump out of bed and be excited for your day. Just start to thank, you know, Jehovah God, that wow, you know, like I'm up another day, thank you for another day of life, rather than staying in bed and just feeling kind of like, I don't really want to do anything. The reason why a lot of times people feel very low energy, sad, and depressed during quarantine is honestly because they're just not getting up out of bed with the right attitude and mindset. So when you get out of bed with the right attitude and mindset, you're happy, you're excited, you're gonna take on the day, you get more accomplished, and you just have a more positive day. And honestly, that's like gonna be infectious to the people around you, and then y'all are all gonna have a positive and more productive day. The next thing will be inconsistent wake up time. So right now I'm actually waking up at 7 a.m. and every season it kind of changes because the way that the light works, and you know, no one wants to get out of bed when it's like pitch black outside unless you like have to, which, you know, sometimes you have to, but I just tried to figure it out, like, you know, what am I gonna do? So when it gets, when sunrise happens earlier, I like to wake up at like 6:30. But, you know, right now, since it's getting darker earlier and lighter later, does that make any sense? In my head, it does. Anywho, I like to wake up a little bit later, which is 7 a.m. I like to do that because I like waking up before my husband, getting my day started, and getting some like chores or some tasks that I need to do around the house done without feeling bothered. I can wake up, drink my coffee, and then literally just go work out like once he wakes up. So, you know, that's what I do. But waking up inconsistently really does like mess up your flow. I would try to stay, you know, as consistent as you can when it comes to waking up. I know life happens, you're tired, and that's totally acceptable. Like, I don't wake up every day at the same time, but I try really hard, and it's one of those things that really can determine your day. And I'll tell you, those days when you're like, I'll just sleep for 5 more minutes, and you wake up 2 hours later, I've been there many times this quarantine. Or, you know, you just say you're gonna sleep a little bit longer. Honestly, you're more tired when you wake up because your body is tricked into going back into like a sleeping phase, and then once you re-wake up, you're all frazzled, you're like behind, you don't know what to do, and it's just so unproductive, and your whole day is kind of just behind. So try to wake up at consistent wake up times, whatever works for you and your schedule. So the last thing is that is honestly a horrible habit is social media. And honestly, oh, I've been a sucker to this so much that I had to put app limits on my phone. I mean, literally the things that I see on social media, I actually have unfollowed a lot of people because they just don't serve me, or I feel negative when I see them, or, you know, it just doesn't do me any justice. So I unfollow them. But most of the things on social media doesn't matter. It's people's highlight reels. It's not even something that's really just like, oh, I need to see this, you know, like. And I've noticed in quarantine, I'll catch myself refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. And honestly, the biggest time suck, which is so cringy to me, has been TikTok. I deleted TikTok weeks ago because it is so unproductive. Like, you go on there like, oh yeah, I got 10 minutes, I'll just, you know, get on, and then you're on there for hours. And it's like, it's actually disturbing to me how unproductive you are because of that social media app. So I deleted it, and I probably only downloaded it 2 or 3 times since that time a couple weeks ago, because I was like, oh, I'm bored, I'll just get on. And then I re-delete it because I'm like, okay, I've been on for an hour or 2. Like, that's unacceptable. I value my time, and you can't get back time. So if you're like a sucker for TikTok and all, and Instagram, seriously, reevaluate yourself. There's also a feature on your iPhone to where it's like app limits, and you can see, or like screen time is what I meant to say, and you can see how much time you're spending on social media in your phone. Oh my gosh, a couple weeks ago, I was literally spending over 9 hours on my phone every day. Do you know how unproductive that is? And I'm not doing anything but on social media refreshing because I'm that bored. So I said, forget this. I'm gonna change my life and do things that actually matter to me. And I've been so much more productive. I've been working out consistently. I've been spending more time with my husband. I've been doing more things around the house. I've been having more time. I've been working on, you know, my YouTube channel and just building up these habits and trying to get a job again. I mean, it's just like a whole list of things that I've been doing, and I've been more busy, all because I got off of social media. It is a horrible time suck, and once you realize that and you look at your screen time, it's disgusting, you know. And think about it, these apps are designed to keep you on them as long as possible. So you can't watch other people on social media all day and think your life is going to change for the better. I mean, here's the thing. Stop watching people live their lives and live your own life. Anyways, those are my tips on some bad morning habits and how you can flip them to more positive habits or things you can do instead. Because honestly, you are the only person that's gonna be able to change your life. Not watching your little friends on social media, you know, not sitting there doing all these daily dumb tasks that you don't really need to do, and doing things that, you know, matter to you. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it, you know, really touched your heart, because honestly that's just what I'm here for, to help you and to see things that I've seen myself. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one with a new video. Bye guys.